Yeah, I really appreciate this question. As I said before, housing is one of the biggest worries people have, being able to afford a home. I know for a lot of young people, you're thinking, I'm never going to be able to buy a home. It's just impossible. And here's the thing. The reason why it's impossible to buy a home, two big reasons. One, the federal government stopped building affordable homes for decades. Liberals and conservatives didn't make this a priority, and that's part of the reason why we find ourselves in this situation. Secondly, the only solution being offered by the other two big parties is just private development. Private developers are going to build all the homes that you need. They can build homes, and we absolutely need them, but they're going to build homes that are market price, and market price for a lot of people is just too expensive. So what we need to do is find other solutions, and we're the only party talking about other solutions. We're talking about building cooperative housing, where it's a building, and in that building, everyone who lives in an apartment is an owner of the apartment. A different way to build a home, and that way keeps it more affordable. Not-for-profit housing, where the building is owned by a community organization whose goal is to keep the rent affordable, not to make as much money as possible. We also need to use our federal land. So we've got lots of land across the country in communities everywhere. And when you build something, when you build a home, there's three major costs: the land, the materials, and the labor. Well, if we own the land, that's already one part of the cost that's covered. We own it already. So we should be building affordable homes on those lands, homes that you can buy, homes that you can rent. That's another big thing. Ultimately, the question is, if you're interested in building homes that people can afford or continuing with a housing market that makes rich investors rich. I'm interested in building homes that you can actually afford. And that's why I'm committed to doing that. And if that's the priority, then the outcomes follow. If we just let things go as they are, like they were under the Liberals, housing doubled, rents doubled. And before that, under the Conservatives, Pierre Poilievre won't tell you this, but housing doubled, the cost of housing doubled from year one of the Conservatives to year 10. And rents also doubled from year 1 to year 10. So in both those parties, the cost of homes doubled and it's become unaffordable. We're committed to changing that with these real solutions.